Shalom to the elect of Israel, to the whole flock of Israel, you Hebrew Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians. Gotta give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. The Most High, the Heavenly Father, his Hebrew name is Yahweh. Not Yahweh, not Jehovah, not God, not Elohim, not Mosai, not Lord, not Yah, not Jah, not Ahaya, not Allah, not Abba. It's Yahweh. And his only begotten son name in the Hebrew is Yahweh Shai. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya, not Yehoshua. It's Yahweh Shai. So gotta give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rekak, Warash. The honors to the apostles and the bishop and elders of great millstone who were well, who teach well. Well, the apostles and elders of all the Israel, whether accepted or not. And the sincere salutation to all the occupant pushing his truth and believing his truth to the four winds of the earth. The entire world shed light to the hope of the lake. Shalom to the all through our lesson learning. If you sisters are lesson learning, coming into another lesson in truth, facts, faith, and edification. Another day of edification, Lord, which be edifying. So I title this lesson, the Lord is showing the world his words in his book ain't fairy tale. Because everything has to do with prophecy. And I just tell you, as it reads in Romans 15:4, the things that were written aforetime ago were written for our learning, that we, through comfort and patience of the scriptures, might have hope. So, this is an article the brother Kazak Bunyahawa sent me. And it reads, Hamas official vows to repeat Israel attacks again and again until it's destroyed. Now, the points I want to make is, let me get this. In the blue letter, matter of fact, what I'm going to do is read it from the phone. Let's just do that. In the book of Habakkuk, chapter 1, verse 5, it reads this. Behold ye among the heathen, and regard, and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days, which you will not believe nor be told to you. And over, these prophecies is being told. The things that's going on right now in the Holy Land was already prophesied a foretime ago. So again, Habakkuk 1 and 5, it reads, Behold ye among the heathen, told to Israel, because Israel was scattered among the heathen. Behold ye among the heathen and regard, and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days which you would not believe, nor be told to you. And as apostles to harvest going into the apostles, all apostles, man, elder, bishop, and elders, this has already been told. It's already forewritten, man. What's going on right now? This is the prophecy of Yahweh Shema, the will of the Lord. Hey, we are close to getting out of here, man. We are really close to getting out of here. In in Isaiah, this is Isaiah 2 and 1, it reads, let me get this. Hold on, bear with me here. But this is also is Michael, and it's in Isaiah 2. It reads, Isaiah 2 and 1, the word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem. And it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains. This is the Lord's rulership, the Lord's kingdom being established and every other rulership, every other dominance or dominion or dictatorship will be laid to rest. As I tell you in Daniel 2, the rock that was cut out with our hands. Again, it reads, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain, which is one government, one rulership, one kingdom of the Lord's house, shall be established in the top of the mountains. These mountains with the edge to all other rulerships. That's why I tell you in Revelation 19, on his head were many crowns, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And when you watch the movie 300, when the king's messenger came to Leonidas and he showed him all those heads with those different gold crowns was on them, that the king of Persia had conquered all the other nations, right? Just like Alexander, just like Alexander the Great did. So Yahushua is coming to take all the crowns. It reads again, Isaiah 2 and 3, and many people shall go and say, come ye, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways. We will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem. This is prophecy, man. When you deal with these scriptures, and it's just plain, it's just plain. It ain't rocket science. It's just plain. When you read the scriptures, it show you that the Israelites would not be in the land of Israel. They would not go back into that land until the Messiah returned. Okay? Until the Messiah returned, which his name is Yahweh Shai in the Hebrew. Not Yahshua, not Yeshua, not Jesus Christos, not Jesus Christ, not Serapis Christos, not Yeshaya. It's Yahweh Shai. The Israelites would not be in the land of Israel until the Messiah returned. This is what the scriptures say. This is Isaiah 2 and 4. And he shall judge among the nations and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their pruning hooks into swords. Salakia. And their spears into pruning hooks. Again, it's saying they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war any more. In the modern day, swords are the guns, the missiles, the tanks, the military, the militia. Again, it say, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. If you go to the word plowshares, so you can understand what these two words is, it tell you now in Joel 3 that they shall beat their plowshares and the pruning hooks in their they shall beat their plowshares and the swords and their pruning hooks and the spears. So here in Isaiah 2 is reverse. The Lord is saying when Yahweh Shai, the Messiah, who the world called Jesus Christ, when he returned, there isn't going to be any more war. And he's going to turn everything that is being used for weapons of war, it's going to be destroyed, man. So let's get this word, plowshares and pruning hooks. This is Isaiah 2. This is the word plowshares. I'm just going to read it. It's a hoe or other digging implement, culture, plowshare, right? Culture, coulter. So let's get the word pruning hook. Pruning hook says pruning knife, pruning hook. Let me see what the strong say. It say to trim, prune, to be pruned. It's a primitive root to trim a vine, prune. So this is dealing with things that have to do with working in a vineyard or in a garden, a whole tools used for agriculture. As a matter of fact, let me see what Google say. Let me see what Google says for plowshare. Let's see what Google says. Plowshare definition is the main cutting blade of a plow behind the coulter. Let's get this word, because I could be pronouncing it wrong. Let's see what this word say. Yo, I said it right. Coulter. Coulter. It's a vertical cutting blade fixed in front of a plowshare, the part of the seed drill that makes the furrow for the seed. Now let's look at that was for plowshare. Now let's look at pruning hook on Google. So this is pruning hook definition. Pruning hook. A cutting tool used for pruning consisted of a hooked blade on a long handle, right? Now, going back, the water out the butter put on cutting board. So going back, let's read this again. The water out, the water. Isaiah 2, and I'm going to start at 1 again. The word that Isaiah the son of Amos saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, which is the Lord's kingdom is coming and will be established, and every other kingdom will be destroyed. Simply plain. And many people, it say, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. So all 17 heathen nations are going to flow to the kingdom of Yahweh Shah the Messiah. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of Yahweh, to the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law. There ain't gonna be no more law coming from the so-called white man. And out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of Yahweh from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Now, you say the same thing in Michael when you read Michael 4, 1 through 4. So in Joel, and this is Joel 3, Joel 2 and 10, it reads, this is Joel 3 and 10. It reads, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. What are they going to do? Beat your plowshares in the swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So here in Joel, the Lord is telling them to take everything that they got to do, that everything that has to do with producing food for your country, everything that has to do with uh food, period. Producing food for your country, making sure everybody eating good. Take that money, that energy, and put it into your defense system, your militia, your military, which is the end goal is for these intercontinental ballistic missiles. But in Isaiah 2, it said, they shall beat their pruning hooks, they shall beat their swords in the pruning hooks, and their spears in the plowshares, vice versa, right? So it ain't gonna be no more war. The point I want to make, the point the apostles, the elder bishop, and the elder brother been making constantly, it shouldn't be any war in the land of Israel, man. If those are the people of God, as the world called it, I'm a child of God. But tell you in Romans 9, these are not the children of God, man. It said, but they that are counted of the promise. If you are the flesh, if you was born of a heathen, you are not the children of the Lord, man. It tell you in Romans 9. It said they that after the flesh are not the children of God, man. Anyway, if that's the Holy Land, and if that's the people of God in the Holy Land, it shouldn't be any war in that land. Well, guess what the Lord said? Couple precepts. Amos 7 and 17. It reads, therefore, thus saith Yahweh. Hold on, let me read this. This is Amos 7 and 16. Now therefore hear thou the word of Yahweh. Thou sayest, prophesy not against Israel, and drop not thy word against the house of Isaac. Now, verse 17, therefore thus saith Yahweh, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city, and thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword. And we see Jake getting chopped down over here in Babylon and Great America left and right. Men and women. The Lord said this was going to happen, man. And thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die the death, Salaki, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, which is America. Central and North America, South Central North America is all polluted. Okay, all four corners of the earth is polluted. It's and thy land shall be divided by line. So now you got Edomites and Arabs in the land of Israel fighting over territory that is not theirs, and Ishmael, Elam over there too. And thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in a polluted land, right here in Babylon, chemtrail, GMO food, contaminated waters, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land. These are plain scriptures that the Lord said that the land will be divided. This is Luke 21 and 20. It reads, and when you shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. This happened in 70 AD. Then let them which are in Judea, it also happened in 386 BC with the Babylonians. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out. Now, when it say, then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, this also is in the book from Babylon to Timbuktu. They tell you that over a million of the Israelites fled into Africa, fleeing from Roman persecution. Well, it's right here in the scriptures first, man. Before these books was written, it was already in the scriptures. It say, then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, which we ran into north and west part of Africa, other parts as well, because Jake blended in with these Hamites because of the skin tones. Jake fled in other parts of the earth too, man. Because Israel is on Asia Minor, man. Israel is not in Africa for you slow bellied niggas, man. Israel is in Asia, man. Okay? We ran into Asia, Africa, other parts, man. Anyway, it say, and let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto. For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. And this is coming again. It's coming to you, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, again, wherever we have been scattered at. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, which two-thirds. And again, these women, these two-thirds that got kids, constantly having babies, because guess what? Hey, everybody coming back to get that last and final judgment in Generation Z, man. There's hundreds of thousands of babies being born every day in every state in America, man. And they either coming back to be for salvation or they come back to be food in the siege, man. Most of these babies are being born is coming back to be siege food, man. They're gonna be food in Jacob's trouble, man. It say, "For these be the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. But woe unto them that are with child." And it said to that may be fulfilled. When you read in Second Kings, what happened? The women ate the kids, man. They ate the son. They boiled them. And when you go to Lamentations 4, it said the women have sodden their children. The word sodden means to boil. So when you go to Second Kings and read that, Second Kings 6:24 through 26, it's talking about the women sodden mean to boil. That's plain, man. This is going to happen again. Again, it reads, Luke 21:23, but woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days, for there shall be great distress in the land and wrath upon his people. And as it says in Ecclesiastes 1, verse 9 and 10, that which have been is now, and the Lord required that which is past. That's Ecclesiastes 1, verse 9 and 10. Ecclesiastes, matter of fact, let me read it. Let me read it, come back. Ecclesiastes 1 and 9. It reads, the thing that have been is that which shall be, and that which is to be done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It have been already of old time which was before us. Ecclesiastes 3 and 14. I know that whatsoever God doeth, it shall be forever. This is until we get to the kingdom, man. Everything comes back over and over until we get to the kingdom. It say, I know that whatsoever God doeth, it shall be forever. Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. And God doeth it, that men should fear before him. This is about the fear Yahweh Shema Mashah, man. As I tell you in Isaiah 33 and 6. Isaiah 36 and 6, man. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So it said what? That men should fear before him. These things is done. Let's read this again. I know that whatsoever, it's Ecclesiastes 3 and 14, it reads, I know that whatsoever God doeth, it shall be forever. Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. And God doeth it, that men should fear before him. You got the flood. The whole history. What happened with Cain and Abel? What happened with Elijah calling down fire, man? With Elijah standing on the rooftop and he had fire to come down and kill captains of 50s and hundreds, man. These things is to fear Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Everything that happened. Oh, I love to bring out the point in Kings when they tell you that these guys are worshiping the sun, the moon, and the planets, man. And the king of Judah had them put to death for that, man. All these things, all these stories, man. Going around Jericho, being in the wilderness. We got when you go through Kings and Chronicles and Exodus and Leviticus, man, it's so much to understand that the Lord ain't playing no games, man. Exodus 34 and 14, the Lord, it say the Lord, his name is a jealous power. It say that which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been, and God required that which is past. Okay, let's go back. So back in Luke 21, the things the Lord have done, man, is for us to fear. See how Jake bugging out? Luke 21 and 24, it reads, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, Israelites. Matthew 11 and 12, it said, from the days of John the Baptist to now, the kingdom of heaven suffered violence, and the violent took it by force. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. And we have been scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. You got the sub-Saharan slave trade and the transatlantic slave trade. And this spirit, I used to bring that out a lot, man. The sub-Saharan slave trade, because a lot of jakes don't mention that. And at the plantation, I was listening to Elder Yashawama video, and he mentioned about the sub-Saharan slave trade. A lot of jakes don't mention that, man. They don't know about that. I used to mention it a lot, man, years ago. It's been a while since I mentioned it. You got the transatlantic and the sub-Saharan slave trade, man. These things happen, man. And Yahweh Shah already told us it was going to happen. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles. Amos 7 and 17 said our land should be divided by line. Who are they? Ishmaelites, Edomites, and it's some Elamites over there, man, which are Gentiles. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down by the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled. And we are watching prophecy happen. We are closer than ever, man. It tell you in Romans 13 and 11, man. We are. Oh, it's also in Philippians 1 and 5, man. What it say? Let me get this. Philippians 1 and 5. For your fellowship in the gospel from the first day unto now. You know how much things done happened since you woke up to this truth, man? There's a lot going on. Pastor Howard mentioned that in the lesson he was doing today. There's a lot going on right now, man. It's a lot going on. And the apostle, as Apostle Howard mentioned, there's a lot of things mentioned. Elder Yashua mentioned it. A lot of things been mentioned. The apostle's been bringing out years and years ago that's happening now. And niggas got their hand on their mouth, man. Cause what can you say? Like real talk, what can you say, man? All you can say, any slow belly nigga out there, man, they was right. No, the Lord right, man. The apostle just telling you, thus saith the Lord. The elder bishop and elders just telling you, thus saith the Lord, man. Okay, the elders and younger brothers just telling you, thus saith the Lord. The Lord is right, man. So again, the Lord is showing the world his words in his book ain't fairy tales, man. Let's get this. In Ezekiel 39. Because the point is, if those are the people in the land of Israel, why is there missiles being shot off? Why is there gunfire? Why they showing you the videos that not on the news and you see tracer bullets flying all through the air, man? If those are the peoples of God in the land of Israel, why is there war over there, man? The scriptures say, if we dealing with thus saith the scripture, it shouldn't be no war over there. Why is the biggest gay parade in Tel Aviv, man? Why? Don't worry, I'll wait. Why is the biggest gay parade in the world, the biggest happy parade in the world is in Tel Aviv? How is that possible if that's the land, if that's the holy land, and those are the children of God over there, man? Why is the biggest happy parade in Tel Aviv, man? Ezekiel 39 and 7. It reads, so will I make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel, and I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore. And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, the Holy One in Israel. Behold, it is come, and it is done, saith the Lord power. This is the day whereof I have spoken. And they that dwell in the cities of Israel, listen, and they that dwell in the cities of Israel shall go forth and shall set on fire and burn the weapons. What are they doing over there? They using them to kill each other. Huh? And they that dwell in the cities of Israel shall go forth and shall set on fire and burn the weapons, both the shields and the bucklers, the bows and the arrows and the handstaves and the spears, and they shall burn them with fire 7 years, so that they shall not take no wood out of the field, neither cut down any out of the forest, but they shall burn the weapons with fire, and they shall spoil those that spoil them, and rob those that rob them, saith the Lord power. Why are they using weapons when the scriptures say when Israel go home, there will be no weapons? And there is a commercial. FYI, there's a commercial. It's called Stand Up to Jewish Hate. Have you seen it? They playing it now. They run it back over and over, man. Stand up now. Stand up to Jewish hate. It's a commercial. Yeah. So now we getting close to them shutting off the word. YouTube been working real hard. Google. I got over 20 videos, old videos, man. They done took off my channel in less than 2 weeks. 20 videos plus in 2 weeks. They taking them down. And all the brothers, elder brothers, apostles, they mentioned how they videos, old videos, they taking them down, man. That had nothing to do with medical misinformation. The titles is just simple titles, but this is the family of the word is coming. This is the point. Amos 8 and 11 finna take place, man. What was that? Ezekiel 3:24 through 27. This is about to take place, man. But the point I want to make, you see what's going on? Let's read Habakkuk again. This is prophecy in the making, man. And you should be excited, man. We are on the edge of our seat because this is beautiful. Habakkuk 1 and 5, behold ye among the heathen, and regard and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days which you would not believe, though it was told to you. The apostles been told everybody about this. Every so-called Jake that's claimed to be Israelite, guess who they heard? The apostles of Great Millstone. But the four corners of the earth, man. Yahweh said in John 15 and 22, none of us have a cloak, man. We all heard this truth, man. Each and every one of us has heard this truth. You have been warned. The Lord say, what? For I will work in your days which you would not believe, though it was told to you. And a lot of jakes don't believe what the apostles been saying, which is the words of the Lord. They just reading you and breaking down the scriptures accurately, man. Giving you the sound doctrine of Yahweh Shema Shah. And people don't believe it. Well, the same shall know it after death by pain. It's simple. But the Lord is showing the world his words in his book ain't fairy tale, man. We are watching real-time prophecies happen, and everything is established and set in place. The system for the MOTB is already set in place. Everything is set in place. And Apostle Ron was doing a lesson today, and he was reading about the executive orders, right? Now the young brother in the camp, the brother Ricaria, which I call him my big little brother, and the brother Naharia, the head brother of the camp, I call him my little big brother. So the young brother, he sent me this a couple years ago. The Apostle Rumlaw was reading this today, and I was like, man, that's heavy. The brother sent me this years ago, maybe a couple years ago. It's a rainy day food storage. This is what Apostle Rumlaw was reading today. I keep this in my phone. Anytime I get a new phone, I to the next phone. I keep it pinned to the front screen. They say, what is martial law? Temporarily ruled by military authorities imposed on the civilian population, especially in times of war or when or when civil authority has broken down. It may also be used during outbreaks of deadly illnesses. The law imposed on an occupied territory by occupying military forces. Among aspects of martial law are censorship of radio and newspaper, prohibition of the sales and consumption of alcohol beverages, prohibition of gatherings of more than 5 persons in the streets. See, this is coming, and they're gonna cut off brothers from going out to teach. It's a requirement of a permit from the local military authorities before any public meeting can be held. Religious meetings inside may be tolerated by the authorities, held at hours not conflicting with the curfew. In rare cases, martial law has been in effect with armed soldiers barring citizens from being out of doors after sunset. And the scriptures say a man should desire to go into a city and shall not be able. These things are coming. It's a interesting facts. Martial law can be declared due to natural disasters, stock market crash, no electricity, riots, biological attacks, which is bio warfare, body just being destroyed, a body, bio meaning body. It's a and anything leading to the breakdown of law and order. The following is the list of executive orders that now sign into law. Executive Order 12656, assignment of emergency preparedness responsibilities. A national emergency is any occurrence, including natural disaster, military attack, uh, technological emergency, or other emergencies that seriously degrades or seriously threaten the national security of the United States. It's a policy for national security emergency preparedness shall be established by the president. This order includes federal takeover of all local law enforcement agencies, wage and price controls, prohibits you from moving assets in or out of the United States, creates a draft control all travel in in and out of state, United States, and much more. Executive Order 10995, seizure of all communications, media, radio, television, newspaper, CB and ham radio, telephones, and the internet, in effect suspension of the First Amendment. Executive Order 10997, seizure of all electrical power and fossil fuels. Executive Order 10998, seizure of all food sources, farms, and farm equipment. Food will be rationed, just like Soylent Green. Today, some states have anti hoarding laws on the books stating that anything over 1 week's supply of food is considered hoarding and against the law. Executive Order 1099, seizure of all transportation and control of all highways, interstates, and seaports. Any vehicle, public or private, can be taken. Executive Order 11,000, seizure of all civilians for work under federal supervision. Executive Order 11,003, seizure of all airports and airplane and aircraft, public or private. Executive Order 11,004, housing and finance giving authority for population relocation, concentration camps. Executive Order 12,919, directs various cabinet officials to be ready to take over virtual all aspects of the United States economy during a state of national emergency at a direction of the president. Executive Order 13010, direct FEMA to take control over all government agencies in times of emergency. FEMA is under direct control of the executive presidential branch of government. Executive Order 11,490, establish presidential control over all United States citizens, businesses, and churches in the time of emergency. So these things is coming, man. I just had to bring that out because the elder apostle bringing that out earlier today. These are the executive orders that's on the books, ready to go. These are all prophecy, man. why, again, is they fighting in the land, man? It's supposed to be peace over there, allegedly. If these are the people of God, and that is the Holy Land, again, why is there war, missiles, and bullets over there, man? Because those are not the people of God. And at the moment, that's not the Holy Land, man. It's defiled. The Lord said, let me get this. In Ezekiel, you get Ezekiel 7. This is Ezekiel 7:24 reads, wherefore will I bring the worst of the heathen, and they shall possess their houses. I will also make the pomp of the strong to cease, and they shall, in their holy places, shall be defiled, man. This is Isaiah 1:7. It reads, your country is desolate. Your cities are burned with fire. With what, Lord? Your cities are burned with fire. What's going on over there right now? And these bastards said they're going to bomb Gaza till there's nobody left, man. That's what they said, man. Your cities are burned with fire. Your land, strangers devour it in your presence, and it is desolate as overthrown by strangers. Psalms 79:1. It reads, O God, the heathen are coming to thine inheritance, thy holy temple have they defiled. What else do they do? They have laid Jerusalem on heaps. Yeah, they are laying Jerusalem on heaps, man. How is this possible? But this is the holy land, man. There's nothing holy but the land of Israel right now, man. It's defiled. Heathens are in it, man. But hold on, I got one more. In Revelation chapter 12:5, it reads, so like Revelation 13:5. And read 4. And they worship the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. The dragon be the Roman Empire, which gave power unto the beast. The beast would be EU, NATO, and America. And they worship the beast, saying, who is like unto the beast, who is able to make war with him? And there was given unto him a mouth, speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to do what? To continue 40 and 2 months. Right? Luke 21:24. And Jerusalem shall be trodden out of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles are fulfilled. And he opened his mouth in blasphemy against God, to blaspheme his name and his tabernacle, and them that dwell there in heaven. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And power was given him over all kindreds and tongues and nations. See? But the point I want to make is, and power was given unto him to continue 40 and 2 months, man, until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Again, they got a commercial. Stand up to Jewish hate, man. Anyway, Lord was edifying. Gotta give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rikah, Kodash, that belongs to the apostles, and the bishops, and elders of great millstone, who will, who teach well, who are the apostles and elders of all of Israel, whether accepted or not. And a sincere salutation to all the occupant pushing this truth and believing this truth, but the four winds of the earth, the entire world, shedding light to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the wealth of listening and learning. If you sister are listening, welcome to tuning in. May how about your mouth shall continue to bless you in your houses. May the blessing of election be upon your houses. So next time I say shalom. Oh, Salakia. Before I go, let me show these two. Lord willing. Let me show this. Let me show this real quick. So I got these other two articles. Esau be playing on my computer, so you already know. That's why I say I'll save it to the end. That way, if it frees up, it won't be that bad. See they playing on my computer now. See, Salakia. See, Esau done froze up. See what I'm saying? That's why I tried to say these articles to the end. It's still buffering. I got two articles I want to show, but you know what? Since Esau want to play, let me just read it from the phone. Hold on, let's see. See if I can pull it up. Bear with me here. That's why I'm trying to save it to the end. Esau buffering my computer. Now it was all good. It was all good the whole time. I got two articles I want to show you. Lord willing. Look at this. Look at this. I want to show you this. Look at this. You can't make this up. Look at this. So check this out. Let me read it. Let me read it from the phone. Hold on. I'll be sending a lot of stuff to myself. Hold on. Bear with me here. Look at this, man. Look at this. They don't put this in the way. Where is it? Right here. Look at this. Man, when did you get this shit out the way, man? So it say, oh, I can't even get rid of this. Anyway, hold on. Cause now they don't wanna and they playing with me, man. Boy, I tell you, boy, these devils ain't nothing, man. I can't even get rid of this. You know what? Let me just read it from the phone. Screw it. 'Cause I'm trying to show you the name, but you see it say Russian. Let me read it. Let me read it. Let me read it. Check this out. It says, "Hey, Kala Yabashima Bashar, man. This is beautiful. I saw this today when I left the plantation. It's a Russian single mom who owed $8,560 says she was told to pay it off by joining the army. It's a Russian female officer marched during a rehearsal of the Victory Day parade on May 7, 2022 in Moscow. A Russian mother of two told local media that officials suggested she join the military. Olga, a single mother, said she received a letter after she couldn't pay off a bank loan. Oh man, they won't even let me read. Okay, say a single Russian mother who had bailiffs suggested she join the military instead. Man, why? Salakia, man. So it's a Salakia, a single Russian mother who had to pay off a debt of about $8,560 told local media that Baylor suggested that she join the military instead. It said the woman identified only as Olga told a local news outlet NGS24.ru that she borrowed money from the bank to renovate her apartment in Krasnov, Kazakh, where she shared with her two children, who are 9 and 13. Olga said that because she lost money after her divorce, she was unable to repay the $8,000 loan on time. So even my is going through it too, man. Let me show you that. Let me get out this shit, man. News articles, Esau mess with me, man. For what? I ain't nobody. I ain't doing nothing. If I just use the blue letter, my video just flow. Every time I use a damn article, man. I'm gonna show you this last one. Look at this. Hey, as much as I talk about the bully, right? You got these bullies. America has been the biggest bully. Now, the nations are fighting back against this bully. See the bully with the black eye? It say the bigger they are, the harder they fall. While a reversal in the bond market is doubly painful for the dollar. And it's a good read. I was reading this too, but I ain't gonna even read it. I just want to show you the black eye. You see it? The black eye of America. This is really finna happen, man. These niggas finna have a black eye, man. The bully is being destroyed, man. Yeah. We hate bullies, man. The world hate bullies. Hey, and there's the head brother Camp always mentioned the Hoya. Man, the Chinese, man, they just want to live their life. They ain't try to be they ain't try to be, they don't got a God complex. Ishmael and Ham and Elam, they don't got a God complex, man. They just want to live their life, make sure they nation is good, and they good. Esau, the so-called white man, is the only nation of people that want to dominate not just the world. They want to dominate the insects, the birds, the people. What these about to say? Everybody's just goyim, and they want everybody to tag like cows, man, with a green or blue tag in your ear, man. Yeah, but look at that red eye on these bitches. This is literally coming to America, man. Yeah, and it's gonna be two black eyes, man. Because the bully, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. You can't make this up, man. Kawhi, how about Shemam Shai? The world hate bullies. Ishmael, Elam, Ham, they just want to be left alone. You don't see the Arabs, the Arabs over there, they got their oil, they chilling. Esau is the only bastard out of the 18 nations that he got to destroy everything he put his hands on, which he was created for that. But they own all the resources, and these niggas ain't happy. They can jet set from one country to another and never see night. And these niggas is not happy. Them Arabs are happy over there in Dubai, man. They chilling over there, man. They is chilling. Then they got gold AKs. Them niggas chilling over there, man. Esau is the only unhappy bastard on the planet, man. Why? Because he despises birthright. He despises everything. The scripture say in Sirach 14, he's a nigger at this table. It say he's not happy with his own portion, man. He ain't happy with what he got. And this nigga control every resource. Man, if Jake had this, but this is their portion, man. The Lord gave them as the brother Bayan Yashala said, Esau blessing is a curse, man. He was blessed. Listen to this. He was blessed with a curse. He was blessed to live with a curse, man. Ain't that something? Well, they getting black eyes, man. Lord willing, it was edifying again. The wife tuning in. The wife for your precepts. Till next time, I say shalom. Wa ba ba ba.